Welcome to the Crystal Self-Healer Podcast. I'm Corissa Weaver. On this podcast, we blend the magic of crystals with the science of psychology to help you break free from chaos, ditch the overwhelm, and master your emotions so you can have more energy, get more done, and feel better every day. Get ready to unlock your intuition and restore your true power as we cover how you can transform your life using crystals and self-awareness. Are you ready to get started? All right, let's go. The other day, I was rearranging furniture inside my office, and I was remembering all the times I had cleared out my clutter and then happened to receive what I had wanted shortly after. I know for me, I view my environment from an out-of-sight, out-of-mind approach with so much evidence that supports this position that it must be true. However, I also love when I'm sitting on the other side where I experience clarity, momentum, and the achievement of goals within my life. If you find yourself sitting in that place where there's resistance and difficulty in seeing results, this episode is for you because we're going to cover the one thing to prioritize for effective healing. When you're surrounded by emotional, mental, and physical clutter, it can feel like you are trying to run through water. We've all had those dreams. No matter how much desire and will you have to achieve your goals, the clutter is constantly pulling you back, making everything just that much harder than it needs to be. Emotional clutter, unresolved feelings, past hurts, and unprocessed emotions act like anchors, keeping you stuck in old patterns that no longer serve you. This is a fast track to chronic overwhelm where the sheer weight of what you're carrying makes it nearly impossible to move forward. Mental clutter, when your mind is filled with racing thoughts, worries, and indecision, makes it hard to find clarity on what you truly want or how you can achieve it. The mental noise keeps you from focusing on your goals, leading you to cycles of procrastination and self-doubt. You're constantly battling your mind that's filled with limiting beliefs and negative self-talk, keeping your dreams out of reach because you find yourself avoiding the very actions that can lead you to the growth and healing you crave. Physical clutter plays a crucial role in your overall energy and well-being by draining you and leaving you feeling fatigued and unmotivated. Living in physical chaos can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and emotional distress while blocking the flow of positive energy in your space. It's frustrating to know deep down that you're capable of more, to have dreams that you just can't realize. But the clutter around you is blocking your path, making every step forward difficult and hard. By addressing your clutter and addressing how it's holding you back, whether it's emotional, mental, or physical clutter, you'll be addressing the one thing to prioritize for effective healing. You might notice that certain thoughts keep repeating in your mind, like they're on auto repeat. The thoughts that are telling you you're not enough, that you can't do this, or that you'll never get it right. These negative narratives have been with you for so long that they feel like the truth. These unserving thoughts are beliefs you've picked up along the way and make up your mental clutter, filling up space that could be used for clarity and creativity. They keep you stuck because every time you think about making a change, they pop up and remind you it's too hard or that you'll fail. So you choose to stay where you are, not because you're incapable, but because you're believing thoughts that are holding you back. Then there are the emotions that seem to linger even when you try to push them away. These are guilt, shame, and fear. Maybe you feel guilty about past mistakes, and the weight on you is making it hard to move forward. Shame makes you want to hide, to avoid confronting the clutter, because it's scarier to face what it says about you and the thought that it might be true. You may also experience fear, whether it's fear of the unknown, fear of change, or fear of what could be. These can keep you in a state of paralysis. These emotions are powerful and create emotional clutter that can make it difficult to see the possibilities that are available to you outside of your current situation or experiences. Past traumas also play a significant role in keeping you stuck. Maybe wounds from your childhood have never fully healed, creating a deep sense of unworthiness or inadequacy. Quite often, you can cling to clutter as a form of self-protection because it feels safer to hold on to the past, even if it's painful, over risking the vulnerability that comes with letting go and moving forward. Betrayal, rejection, or emotional abuse from past relationships may also cause you to keep your guard up, using clutter as a barrier to protect yourself from being hurt again. Loss and grief can encourage you to hold on to items and things, even if it's not serving you. You may cling to clutter because it represents memories, relationships, or parts of your life that you're not ready to let go of. If the pain of loss hasn't been properly processed, letting go of these items can feel like you're losing pieces of yourself, but it's the clutter that's keeping you from fully healing and moving forward. Unmet needs from your past, the need for love, validation, or security, can leave you feeling empty, inspiring you to fill the void with physical clutter. The physical items, the unresolved emotions, the busy thoughts, they all serve as substitutes for what you truly desire but never receive. The clutter becomes your comfort zone, something to hold on to because it feels familiar and safe, even though it's keeping you stuck. These thoughts, feelings, and traumas may be subtle, but they can create a sense of overwhelm that makes it hard to even think about clearing the clutter in your life, let alone actually doing it. The sheer amount of work it would take can make you feel paralyzed, or be used to convince yourself that it's just too much for you to handle. When your clutter starts to feel like it's a part of you or something that defines your life and identity, that's when it's hard to imagine your life without it. The truth is, these thoughts, feelings, and traumas don't need to define who you are or what you're capable of. They're just stories and experiences that have shaped your life so far. And by recognizing how they're showing up and keeping you stuck, sets you up to create the space you need for new possibilities that align with who you truly are and what you truly want. If you've been facing feelings of being stuck, overwhelmed, or weighed down by the mental, emotional, and physical clutter in your life, there's one thing to prioritize that will change everything: creating space for your healing. This isn't about clearing your calendar or going all minimalist and removing everything from your home. It's about making room within yourself, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, so you can heal, grow, and step into the life you truly desire. The key to maximizing your healing lies in shifting what no longer serves you, dismantling the power it holds over you, and creating practices that support your well-being. Creating space for healing starts when you shift your limiting beliefs, those thoughts that take up valuable real estate in your brain. Begin by writing down what's on your mind, the thoughts that keep showing up on auto repeat. The more consistently you do this practice, the more you see the beliefs and stories you've been telling yourself, and then you can choose to make room for beliefs and stories that lift you up. This shift creates mental space that allows you to focus on what truly matters. Managing your emotional clutter, or how often you're on the emotional roller coaster, can also help you create space for healing. When you're constantly in a state of heightened emotions, in a constant fight or flight response, you don't have room in your life to experience joy, happiness, and ease. When you start to focus on intentional emotions, you get to choose how you want to feel. And each moment of your day, or when you find yourself feeling something other than how you want to feel, you can choose to shift into the feeling you desired instead. This shift alone can not only lighten your emotional load, but also create room for new, positive experiences to enter your life. Creating space by addressing your physical clutter is just as integral as dealing with your mental and emotional clutter. On an energetic level, it can allow for the free flow of stagnant and stuck energy. By removing what physically no longer serves you, you create physical space for what you want to bring into your life. The more you do this work, the more you'll notice that limiting beliefs will lose their grip on you. Emotional burdens will lighten, and past traumas will begin to heal. As you continue to create space, you'll find that your capacity for joy, love, and abundance expands. You'll no longer be weighed down by the clutter that once held you back. Instead, you'll be free to move forward with clarity, confidence, and a deep sense of purpose. The fewer obstructions you have, and the more space you create for what you want, the more momentum and possibility you create for yourself. It's about making room for the life you've always dreamed of, and allowing the healing to take effect. You have the power to create this space, and with the right tools and practices, you can step into your highest potential and live in alignment with the life you deserve. The Charmed Morning Ritual Worksheet is a great tool to support you in making these shifts more consistently. You can download this worksheet for free using the link in the show notes. And if you are wanting support in creating the space you need for deep, transformative healing, I invite you to join me inside the Crystal Self Healer Members Portal. Here, you'll gain access to exclusive tools, guidance, and support that will help you clear out the clutter and step into the life you truly desire. Together, we'll create a customized path that will amplify your healing and create lasting change. Use the link in the show notes or go to 3charmedgems.com to learn more and sign up for the Crystal Self Healer Members Portal today and start creating the space for the life you're meant to live. Smoky Quartz is the perfect crystal to support you in creating the space needed for deep healing and transformation. As a grounding stone, it anchors you to the present moment, providing the stability you need to start letting go of the emotional and mental clutter that's been weighing you down. Smoky Quartz helps you feel secure, allowing you to begin the process of clearing space with confidence. One of the most powerful aspects of Smoky Quartz is its ability to transmute negative energy into positive energy. It assists in gently clearing away the old, stagnant energy that's been blocking your path. This release is essential for making room for the new, positive experiences and growth that awaits you. Smoky Quartz empowers you to break free from patterns, fears, and attachments that have kept you stuck in a cycle of holding on too tightly. As you work with this crystal, it supports you in releasing those deep-seated fears that something bad might happen if you let go. By integrating Smoky Quartz into your healing journey, you'll find it easier to create the space needed for growth and self-discovery. This crystal not only helps you release the clutter that's been holding you back, but also provides the protective and transformative energy necessary to move forward. With Smoky Quartz by your side, you'll feel grounded, empowered, and ready to embrace the healing and transformation that are rightfully yours. Today's episode has been brought to you by Smoky Quartz and good old creating space. May we all feel safe in letting go, creating the space needed for healing and transformation. Blessed be, my friends. All right, my friends, that wraps up this week's episode. Thank you for joining me here today on the Crystal Self-Healer podcast. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, leave a review, and take the What Crystal is Best for You quiz linked in the show notes. Join me again next week as we continue to demystify crystals, how your brain works, and how you can use them so you can have more energy, get more done, and feel better every day.